Well, thanks for hanging in there and still being here. So I promise to be back just to wrap it up. Now, of course, first of all, thanks for anyone to join. I was actively listening to those of the questions you folks had in the chat window chat pod over there. So I think it's always awesome to kind of hear your questions. It's kind of unfiltered, so that's great. So it's for us to kind of figure out how we're doing, what are the things that we're missing, what are the things you're looking for. So I think that's very helpful, and I appreciate you folks, um, coming here and also sharing with us what we're doing. Good. So that's the thing. The other thing is obviously I want to thank all the presenters for those who presented today. I know it's a lot of effort that goes into that, and I think that's gives us a chance for us to show off of what we've been working on, and certainly give you folks a first view on some of the things that we've built. So that's great. Having said that, I know a very popular question is when are the recordings going to be available? So right after the whole session is over here, we're gonna start working on that. Typically, again, it's gonna take us probably around 2 weeks for making all the recordings available. The recordings will be available on the YouTube channel. So you see here the URL. It's actually a great place to go just generally and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Because first and foremost, there's obviously the recordings that we did from the prior Develops Live. They're all there, so it's good. Some of them are great to kind of see what we presented last time, in case that was your first time joining AWS Developers Live. And yeah, if you subscribe, you also will get the notifications when the new videos are dropping in. Okay. Given that we had some old challenges this morning with the keynote, we're certainly going to see that we can get that keynote out there as quick as we can. So for those folks who have challenges watching or seeing the keynote, so you can catch up on that one. I think we covered quite a bit of ground in the keynote, particularly on some of the new capabilities that we're either imminently shipping or that we can that a little bit further out. Excellent. Well, with that, I know there was a competition today. And so I want to make sure that obviously we're going to talk about who the winner is. So the winner is, I'm going to go next slide, Deepak. Yeah, first and foremost, well, congratulations, Deepak, for your presentation today. And cheers. Like, yay, I don't know, virtually it's a little bit. I hope imagine just around the world now, everybody's like, yoo-hoo, good job. All right, so I'm just doing my part here. I think it's always great to see, particularly your presentation on kind of explaining how you folks are solving that, like in a real world use case, and how these capabilities are being used there. So I think that's certainly, I think, probably one of the reasons why the community appreciated your presentation. So thanks for that. So there's a lot to learn from kind of the way you folks are presenting that. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And with that, I don't know, another round of applause. Good. Good. So the other call out that I want to make as we're wrapping up here is we just actually made it available a few days ago. It's just, I know Michael mentioned that in the keynote, but it might have gotten lost a little bit in the shuffle. But there's a new place where we're going to build a lot more of those. But if you think of AM and headless, well, there's all these different heads you potentially could put on it, right? So we want to make it very easy for you to explore all the different ways that this can be done. So we put that Code Playground page together, which uses CodePen, right? So there's a service where you just in the browser can basically click on a button on that page, and you're instantly in the online IDE, and it connects actually to an AWS Cloud Service server, and you can start playing around with our SDK, right? For the most part. I can see some of the example in the code that we have, and so we're definitely looking forward. If you happen to build out some of those, we're always certainly happy to take some of your contributions and add to that whole library here. Particularly if you implemented another JavaScript framework or some another kind of aspect of that, certainly more than happy, just so we can kind of really start to build up a collection of all the different, think of heads, or in this case JavaScript frameworks that you can put on here. Yeah. So that's make sure that this doesn't get lost in all the other things that we announced today. Certainly, I'm not wondering what your highlight was, but feel free to share with us what was your top highlight of today, and what was your I guess capabilities or features you most look forward to, or hopefully you learned a little bit, learned a few things. That's always obviously our main aim for doing, getting us together for a few hours, is so that we have a chance to tell you, how we think of things are and how stuff is working, and hopefully that makes you more actionable, and you can go back to your current deployment or installation and so on, and can try out some of the new things. Yeah, and extend your own kind of usage of AEM and use more capabilities that you might have not used before, because you either weren't aware, or you didn't know how it works, or you were otherwise busy, and that's totally fine. Good. Well, that gets me to my very last slide, or call out, which is, when are we going to meet again? So Summit is going to be in person again. I know it's been a few years where we didn't meet, so we're going to actually do a Summit in Vegas. It's going to be similar format than what we've done before the pandemic. So it's going to be a set of labs that we're going to have, where we're going to deep dive more into individual capabilities. We're going to have sessions, of course. We're going to have training certifications the day before. So if you visit the site, the website itself, some of the stuff is up there already. Now, again, I think you can't sign up yet. I think we haven't opened up registrations yet, and I think we also haven't really put up the agenda yet. So that's still forthcoming. I'm expecting this in the next few weeks. We're going to put that up, and so that you can start to make your plans to come to Vegas. Yeah, so that concludes our session. So again, thank you very much. See you later, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.